The market was down 53 points. Boo hoo hoo. This is Mark the Meerkat in for D7 for the broad market review for September the 25th, 2017. Well, yes, the Dow was down and tech pulled it down hard today. Let's take a look here at the numbers. Here we got the S&P down 0.2% and we have the Dow down 0.17. But the Qs here, that's the tech stocks, were down over 1%, 1.05, and then the small cap Russell was up 0.16 to a new all-time high. Yeah, that one, the small caps have been more on fire lately. And then we have bank here. It was up at just a fraction with plus 0.14. And then we have the VIX. Now it closed down on Friday. It was at 9.59. I mean, extremely low. It did pop back up to 10.21 today, and now it's up 6.47 today. All right, so the VIX is coming back a little bit as the market pulls back. And now this is just going to be a quick video. I don't have a time to do the whole complete video. The next one I do will be more complete, as Des is on his business trip this week. All right, let's go to how U.S. oil. Kaboom! Up over 3%. That's right, 3% on oil today. It's a flying high. And then we have the gold and silver. They were up both about 1%. Again, the market pulls back. They go to the defense of gold and silver. The trend was at 0.99, right there, dead even. Now, where it's a real story, it was on Facebook, and we're going to take a look at those charts. So let's take a look here at the S&P 500 chart, and you can see if we pull back now and take a look at the whole thing, look at that riding up here, and it's been high basing up here. But look at the volume, really low volume here for the last 5-6 trading days. It's just been drifting down off of that high. Now I put this blue line in here because back here in July those were the all-time highs and could not break out. And then again here in late August it hit it again, and finally it broke out, and now guess what? Could be support. And today, when they had news out about the North Koreans threatening to blow our bombers out of the sky, well, that the market dropped. Look where it touched, right at the 20 moving average, just above that support line. So I'd be looking at around 47.9 to 47.9 or so. I'd be looking for possible support in the market here on the S&P. Again, low volume as it's just been sustaining this high base. That generally is more bullish than bearish, but then we also have with the MACD on the weekly chart, we do have divergence. All right, let's take a look here quickly at the Dow, and again, it ran up here to all-time highs after running up 6 days in a row, 7 days in a row, and now it's pulled back 3 trading days in a row now off of that high. And then here we got the Qs. Now they have not been quite so bullish here. Look at this. They were rising up here, and then they drop. But then today, look at that. That's the 50 moving average, folks. It started there on Friday and it closed just above it. But today, kabam, and look at the volume. Bam! Big volume there on that one. So yeah, this is a real crack here. This could be a time for a pullback on tech. A lot of our leaders in chips and in Facebook and some others made a dramatic drop today, and that pulled it down. And of course, we know that NASDAQ is driven by Apple and Facebook and Google, and Facebook and Apple were down today, especially Facebook. In fact, one more, we got to do the small cap Russell here and look at the run it's been on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 candles up in a row. Ooh, doggies. Well, not quite 12 in a row, but just about, like 10 out of the last 12. And a new all-time high. Let's move this up. New all-time high close here on the daily chart. Woo, right there. Wow. So there seems to be a shift going into the smaller cap. Now, on Wednesday, they're going to be announcing details of the potential tax plan. So watch out. Wednesday could be a wild ride depending upon what's proposed. And again, what's proposed versus what's going to pass are going to be two completely different things. And what the rumors have been is another completely different thing. I don't want to get on a rant here, but just know that it just could cause some volatility in the markets, one way or the other. We just don't know. So why some of the small caps? Because they're not as affected by some of these tax proposals as others might be. And then we have, okay, let's go down here now to Facebook. Look at that down. You talk about a crack here. Now I don't have any lines drawn here. I just want to let you see the raw chart. and man, it was just sitting here pinching, 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 and today that's the 50 moving average. Bam! And look at the volume. Quadruple normal volume and drop 4%. Yeah, that's a real crack there for Facebook. And then we have the other one that was down is Apple, but it's been just falling, falling, falling. Here it was resting around the 160 area, and then it announced the new phones, and it's just been drifting down. Of course, they went from the suppliers of the phone; they were worried about the shortness of it, and now Apple's saying, "Slow down. We don't know what the demand's going to be on these new phones." So, and that's where again a lot of the tech did drop today as a result of that. Well, that's it again. Sorry about the quick video, not many calls. Next video I do will be even more complete. This is Mark the Meerkat in for D7. Hey, may you trade well and your winners run.